Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the ultimate thrill ride. Dominant Championship Wrestling proudly presents Reborn. Coming to you live from the heart of Selma, North Carolina. Get ready to witness the fury at the iconic Harrison Gym. Immerse yourself in an unforgettable night of raw power and adrenaline, starring none other than your beloved DCW stars. Zuka King, The Purge, Brutality Inc., and the one and only Bojack set the ring on fire. And making his triumphant return to DCW, the Carolina Elite Champion, the Infinite Man, Tim. This is a showdown you don't want to miss. Tickets are selling like hotcakes at DominantChampionshipWrestling.com. Secure yours now before they're gone.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, Matthew getting us started off with a DCW chant.
I'm right. I'm with you, Matt. I'm here with you. The energy is there. The tickets are selling like hotcakes. I mean, that's an accurate description.
Yes, hotcakes. Do they sell like?
I mean, they will always sell no matter the conditions. But the conditions here is DCW has set up a hell of a show. This is so exciting.
Yeah, we've got so many people joining us tonight to talk about the show. But as you just saw in the video, if you're tuning in, there are so many good names on this card. You've got Zuka King versus Bojack. They weren't able to get to it at the last show. They weren't able to finish the match. They're both ready. We've got Katie Pierre versus Amir Rose.
If I can pause you real quick, that match that you just mentioned is for the DCW Heavyweight Championship.
Is it? Wow.
It's not just any match. It's a grudge match. We're finishing this off, but there are stakes that are higher than the last time they got in that ring. That's for that heavyweight title, which is what it's all about. I am so sorry for cutting you off. I will let you continue.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no, the stakes are here. There's championships now. We've had the Carolina Elite Championship for a while. Tim is going to be here, which is exciting, coming all the way back to us from Ohio. We've got Tim, but we also have the tag team championships, never before crowned. Going to happen tonight. It's going to be Brutality Inc. versus a mystery team. I feel like there might be some shenanigans there. We've got the World Heavyweight title that you mentioned going to be on the line, as well as that Carolina's title. What a show.
I mean, and it's not just the best talent of the Carolinas. We have, out of the NWA, we have fodder against Blade Brown.
The
Mad
Dog
absolutely
versus the
insane.
Psycho Boy. That is going to be a battle of not only strength, because both those dudes are jacked. It is going to be a battle of who can take things to the limit, who can be crazier in this situation.
I think we know what we get from fodder, but it's going to be interesting to put Blade Brown in a situation where iron really does sharpen iron, but fodder is in kind of a league of his own in the last year or so, and that's going to challenge Blade Brown to his very limits, which is a position I don't think we've really seen him in before.
Yeah, and he made his triumphant return to DCW at the last show for the crowd was happy to see him, and we're going to be happy to see him here in a second. But yeah, this is a match that I don't really know what we're going to get, but I do know that both men have a lot to prove. This is Fodder's debut in DCW, so he's looking to make an impact on that ever hot but also judgmental crowd in Selma. It's a make or break crowd where they could either put you over, and next thing you know, you're due for a championship. But if they hate you, it's the end of the line. Somebody that we can't hate, and I don't know if his connection is back up, but we're going to give it a try. Everybody, please welcome to the show the Mad Dog we mentioned, who is going up against Fodder, Blade Brown. Let's see, there's his picture. And let's.
I'm up, baby. I'm up.
All right, so we've got the Mad Dog here with us. How are you doing tonight, Blade?
I'm phenomenal, as always. How y'all doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great, man. So what is the Mad Dog doing to prepare for the Psycho Boy?
Well, I'm going to cut you off right there, Daniel. Have you been paying attention to his social media? He's been showcasing how he's preparing. I mean, thank you for fitting us into the schedule with how much you're training for this, man.
Dude, like I said earlier today, I'm obsessed with opportunity, and this weekend, I got a big one. I was up last night. I couldn't sleep. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and all I've been thinking about is all the tricks that Fodder's going to pull out this weekend. I'm thinking about every possible scenario. Now I got to be ready for anything. So I went and got to the gym, and I prepared for anything. 3 o'clock this morning, I'm doing sled pushes. I'm doing power cleans. I'm doing everything. I'm conditioning. Like, I had a football coach used to tell me all the time, over-prepare, because you never know what's going to be thrown at you. With an opponent like Fodder,
Yeah,
I don't know what's going to be thrown at me, but I know I'm going to be ready for it. I promise you that.
Yeah, you're definitely ready. I think that there's the level of physicality which you are going to be in a league of your own when it comes to that. But how are you preparing for the mind games that he's going to be playing?
I'm going to be honest with you. My connection was jacked up, like I said, because I was driving home on my way from church. I had to go in there tonight, and I had to repent real quick. I had to repent in advance for the actions that I might have to take on Fodder this Saturday. I know to deal with crazy, you got to exhibit a little bit of crazy yourself. So the only thing I can do is match his intensity. Take that back. He got to match my intensity, but I got to match or maybe even exceed his level of crazy. And I mean, a lot of people might say that's impossible because the Psycho Boy Fodder, there's a whole lot of crazy going on in his head.
Oh yeah, but I think sometimes people forget you are the Mad Dog.
Mad Dog for a reason, and I plan to show it this Saturday in Selma.
Awesome. So coming off your match with Christy and T. Taylor, how does it feel to be back in Selma in front of that crowd?
It feels phenomenal, but as y'all know, I got some unfinished business with TNT and the Purge. I beat him fair and square. Y'all saw it. Then I tried to give him his dap, show him some love, and show him that I'm still right there with him. I needed him to snap out of things. He chose otherwise. He chose to attack me. He chose to be dirty. So I got some unfinished business with them. But I'm going to take care of Fodder first, and then I'm going to get back to the main mission, which is ridding DCW of the Purge.
Yeah. So Fodder's on your mind. The Purge is on your mind. We just mentioned there's a new belt on the line, the World Heavyweight Championship. Have you had a chance to check a look at that belt and see kind of what it looks like?
Yeah, it's beautiful. But you know what would make it look better? If it was around Blade Brown's waist.
Yes,
That
sir.
would look phenomenal. So best believe that's in the back of my mind, but I got to take care of this first.
Okay. Well, I think we're all going to be excited to see that. Always a pleasure talking to you. Super excited for this match because this is not a match where there's a lot of weakness. So definitely going to be something that people want to tune into. Thank you. I'll let you get back to your training because I know you're probably headed right back to the gym. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us, man.
Appreciate you guys as always.
Of course. All right. That was the Mad Dog Blade Brown. Ooh, I would not want to be on his bad side. I will tell you that much.
It's a weird thing where I don't think anyone wants to face Blade Brown because they know what they're going to get. That they're walking into someone who is used to domination. But
Exactly.
That's also something the Fodder has kind of been known for lately. Well, since he entered the scene, he's just been. He might not be the biggest, but he hits really hard, and he doesn't care if he gets DQ'd. It's not about wins or losses to him. It's about sending a message. So both these men have plenty to prove this Saturday. Get there at 6:30. The bell is at 7, but meet the people, guys. This is going to be a crazy, great show. And I feel like every one of these, I end up saying this, but this is a show I would just go to as a fan because this is amazing.
Yeah, and if you want to, you can purchase the VIP package. You can get there at 6 o'clock, meet everybody. That's definitely an option too. $5, 30 minutes early, you get the best seat in the house. I'd say that's worth your time. And something that's worth my time is talking about this next match. So at the last show, Caden Pierre made, I would say, a statement against Leah Knight. He came out, wished her happy birthday, and at the end of the day, he came out and he said, "I'm here. I'm making a statement. This is my house now." And then we also have somebody coming in and saying the same thing with Amira Rose making her her debut for DCW on Saturday as well. Both of these competitors are next level and have what it takes. But what are your thoughts on this match, Christian?
I mean, Amir Rose put out this video I watched this morning.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of laid everything out perfectly. That Amira, both of the competitors here, again, have so much to prove. But Amira is probably coming off the best year of maybe anyone in the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere she goes, it's dominance. It's mirror 2 belts, might be 3 belts eventually here. That's tough. But when it comes to whose house is who, I mean, this is the kind of match that defines that kind of thing of one person making a statement and then one person being like, okay, what if I try to get in that house now? Is that really your house?
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about this match. And I think the fans in Selma have a genuine first-time treat here.
Yeah. Speaking of treat, at the last show, we saw the return of Sean Cruz.
Oh, what a treat.
A treat. Fan favorite in Selma. Everybody loves him. I think that's the only place in North Carolina where he gets that reaction.
I think Selma gets Sean Cruz in a way that the rest of North Carolina maybe doesn't. That they understand him. They've been with him through the ups and downs. And that really is what defines Sean Cruz, is the hero's journey. And as we return here to Selma, I'm excited to see Sean Cruz really in a almost like a home field advantage. Like he's more comfortable in Selma, it seems.
And he's been doing some next level training. I don't know if you saw the video he put out, but he's going up against DA Assassin, and he is not taking it lightly. He is perfecting the art of the ninja antics. He's
being the assassin, right?
Being the assassin. He is preparing for this match, and we saw a strong showing from the assassin at the last show in the Pick Your Poison Battle Royal, and I think he's going to show up with something else to prove, because he almost came on top against Victor Andrews, but in the end he was not able to win that. But he's coming back. He's mad. I don't think he likes Selma. I think Sean Cruz loves it. Is the opposite here. So he's in hostile enemy territory. He's got something to prove, just like everybody on this card. But this is going to be a matchup where it's really a statement for both of these guys that are both coming back to DCW after being some time away.
If I'm a fan in Selma, North Carolina, there's no one better that I would want defending my honor than Sean Cruz. He is a representation of Selma, and I for one cannot wait for this match. The Clash of Styles is going to be awesome, and man, it's just going to be a fun deal. But to these men, this is not fun. This is all business.
Yeah. Speaking of business, before the show, we've both lived in Selma in the past. Where's your go-to spot to recommend for people that want to get some grub before the show? There's going to be concessions there, so don't fill away.
I believe they're sponsoring the show too. It's Pizza Inn, right?
Pizza Inn is where you want to go. And if you are not going to be there in time, there will be concessions at the show. But definitely Pizza Inn is a good time for everybody.
Can I just mention you were killing it on the segue game?
Thank you.
From one moment to the next, you were killing it. I love to see it.
I appreciate that. And speaking of a match that's going to kill it, we've got Duke O'Connor, who came out last show against Manny Lowe, and he just beat the crap out of him. He, like, some of the things that he was doing to Manny, I sincerely felt bad for him. But he's got a match, and there's Sean Cruz in the comment section saying, "We love Pizza Inn." Thank you,
Pizza Inn loves you, Mr. Cruz.
Yeah. So we've got this match with Duke O'Connor going up against Victor Andrews, who came out victorious in the Pick Your Poison Battle Royal at our last show. So we've got two people that have got some momentum going and are looking to take advantage of that. And just like I mentioned with Blade, I think all of these matches have implications with that title, because we've got that title. So every match, the management's taking a look to see who is doing what and how they can best pick the person that would best represent that belt.
Absolutely. And going back to Victor Andrews, this seems almost like a cliche, but there's not a more slept on competitor than Victor Andrews. And it's forever is like, when is going to be that moment? When is going to be that moment where he gets his well-deserved due in DCW? And I think he's on track to do that here. And he won that big battle royal, and this is a match that he wanted. He wants to prove it.
Yeah.
And he is Mr. Everything. There's nothing he can't do. But Duke O'Connor is probably one of the more massive and maybe immovable objects that Victor Andrews has ever stepped in the ring with. I mean, he's Mr. Cardio. He can lift anything. I don't know if he can lift Duke O'Connor.
Yep. And speaking of Victor Andrews, I think the secret key to his success of being Mr. Everything is that he only drinks milk.
Only milk.
Only milk. And so when you have somebody that only drinks milk, that just kind of shows dedication where they don't need to drink water to take it to the limit with you. And speaking of take it to the limit, we're joined now by the man who is unfiltered. We're going to bring him on momentarily. He is Sean Cruz. He's got on here, it's Selma's adopted son, Sean Cruz, for his bio on the stream. Welcome, Sean. How are you doing tonight?
What is up, fellas? Man, thanks for all the kind words.
Yeah, of course. I've got a question.
I'm speechless. Seriously, thank you.
Yeah, I've got a question for you.
Absolutely.
What time are we meeting at Pizza Inn before the show?
Dude, you tell me, man. I love me some Pizza Inn, straight up. I'm not even getting paid to say that. Are you guys getting paid? Because I need to know.
It's all love for us.
No, we love Pizza Inn that much.
We do love Pizza Inn.
The pudding pizza. That's all I got to say.
Dude. Supposed to be training. You got me thinking about pizza now. Great.
I'm so sorry. So speaking of training, though, you're training in a different mindset for this match. How are you preparing for an opponent that maybe not fighting isn't necessarily the most technical sense? You've got a little bit of mischievousness for their fighting.
Yeah, man, DA, he's a brawler, dude. Like, once that guy gets his hands on you, it's like, who's gonna get hit the hardest and who's gonna keep getting up? That's pretty much the name of the game. And we're no strangers to each other. We've been battling for the last, I don't know, decade and a half almost. We actually got some stuff on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. Some of the most hard-hitting, hard-fought, can't get out of bed the next day professional wrestling matches I've had in my career have been with DA Assassin. So I'd like to say I know what he's going to bring to the table Saturday, but you never know with that guy. He's very unpredictable. We do know each other well, but as you know, an old dog can learn new tricks. And so, I wouldn't put it past him.
I definitely. Go ahead. Sorry.
So when it comes, I hear you are an assassin now. I heard you went through the proper training to be inducted into the creed of sorts. How did it feel to be Selma's first assassin?
Yeah, you know what? I love that, and I'm actually going to use that Saturday. So thank you for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Selma's first assassin, absolutely.
Yeah,
man, like I said, I'm always learning new stuff. I'm always trying to train not only your body but also your mind. And when you get in the ring with a guy like DA Assassin, you do have to be strong mentally as well as physically. And we had a little fun, with the video. But I mean, all jokes aside, this is going to be a hard hitting match. Like I said, we're both going to feel it the next day, and most importantly, Selma, North Carolina, and those fans are going to get their money's worth. And that's the most important thing to me. I want everybody to come out, enjoy themselves, have a good time, cheer me on. Let's just have some fun, man.
Yeah.
So if you're able to hit that famouser, what do you want the fans what is that move officially going to be called? Are we leaning towards cruise control?
You know, it's funny. I actually had a move called cruise control years ago. It's kind of like a reverse twist of fate. I may break it out Saturday. We'll see. I did put the video up, and I was asking fans to name it. Somebody said call it the Infamouser. I kind of like that because, like, there's the Famouser, but this one's infamous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we'll see, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll let Selma decide. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll let someone decide after that. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. Looking forward to this match. Have a great night. We'll see you at Pizza Inn.
You too. Absolutely. Hey, stay in your seat, for real.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Sean Cruz for taking the time to talk with us. Speaking of infamous, our next guest, I really don't even want to bring him on, if I'm being honest. He is half of the Tag Team Brutality Inc. His name is
my friend.
His name is Alex Evans.
Evans.
We've also got Mark James here. They're talented wrestlers. They're I wouldn't say they're good people in particular, but we'll bring them on. We'll let them say hi. I'm not looking forward to this at all. How are you guys doing tonight?
Hey, Christian.
Hey, Alex. Hey, Mark. How we doing?
Are you frozen, Mark?
I don't know.
I've got a question. Since you seem so speechless, this match you're going up against two competitors who you don't know. How are you going to win without Johnny Shore in your corner?
Oh my God! How do you run this freaking show without Christian?
Oh man,
Not well.
I needed that laugh.
Yeah, no
I really
shit.
did. Look, I'm fairly certain we will be just fine without Johnny Shore in our corner. As a matter of fact, I've been worried sick over this whole ordeal. Right?
Yeah,
like we're worried sick. Congestion mostly. It's just a pain in my head and a pain in my ass because no one wants to just admit that AC and Dynamite are gonna be the freaking mystery men that we're fighting in Selma. Like just admit it. Just come clean. You're not in Mexico. The only person out of the four of us that's close to a Mexican right now is probably me because my daughter is in the next room. Okay, so they're not in Mexico. It's all a ruse. It's all bullshit, and we don't have time for it. Just come out and say who we're fighting and get it over with. We're gonna win anyway. We're taking the titles home.
This just goes to prove just how stupid and dumb and simple-minded AC and Dynamite are. This is real life, guys. This isn't some cartoon or movie. Just because they put on some masks doesn't mean they're going to have some sort of magical superpowers. They can wear whatever they want. The outcome is not going to change. We have beaten their ass up and down this freaking state.
Excuse me, Alex.
Yeah.
Blade Brown commented, said, I literally drove them to the airport. They're not here, bro. So I think maybe it's time for you guys to get off the device. You guys talk about them an awful.
I don't believe you, Blade.
No.
I don't believe a damn word you say.
Do you think that there might be a level of obsession when it comes to you guys and the Divines? Because every time we see you, it
They're
seems
obsessed with us. Yeah, I mean, I would be obsessed with us too.
Yeah.
We're draped in gold. Why wouldn't they be obsessed?
You ever seen that movie Single White Female?
No.
Right? You ever seen that movie? It's a movie back in like the like late 80s, early 90s. And basically it's about a person who puts out an ad for a roommate, and then the roommate comes in and they like mimic everything about them. Right. So my wife has had friends that have done this to her, but I've never had somebody do this to me in wrestling before the Divines. It's the most amazing thing. They're just obsessed with us, Daniel.
I'd like to say it's flattering, but at this point, it's just goddamn annoying.
It really is. We should get like Christian. Can you do something about this, please?
Okay. No, my people
care about us.
We'll get talking. But okay, I agree. I think there's a 99.99% chance it's going to be the formerly known Divine Dynasty. But
How much are they paying?
0.0001% that it's anyone else. What do the fans in Selma have to expect if it's not them?
The same thing they can expect anytime Brutality Inc. is on a show. We're showing up, we're beating someone's ass, and 9 times out of 10, if the company is smart, we're walking away with gold.
Do you have a bigger gear bag ready to go for that third tag team championship?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
I love
We're
the
always
confidence.
prepared. Do we seem like a tag team that's never prepared, Christian?
I mean, I think you're the most prepared tag team, if I'm
Thank
honest.
you. Thank you, sir.
I agree with that assessment. Definitely.
We can let you guys talk on the payroll meeting later. I appreciate you guys coming on and talking to us, especially the outdated references. I'm sure all the young people watching love that.
I don't care about any of those young people any more than I care about you, Daniel.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fun, as always.
You're looking great, by the way.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Look forward to
Love
seeing you
y'all.
on Saturday.
I'll
All right,
see you on
that
Saturday.
was Brutality Inc.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
That jersey's stupid too, by the way.
Yeah, so you're stupid. All right, so that happens.
Man, what guys? I love those guys.
Ugh.
They're so
Speaking of-
nice to me. I mean, honestly, it would keep my week going strong.
Speaking of a guy that I love, a guy that's actually talented, a guy that's got a big match for a big belt this upcoming week, we're joined by the one, the only Bam Sucka, Zuka King. How are you doing today, Zuka? Sorry, that took it out of me. They're exhausting.
I'm doing fine, sir. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. So last show, you and Bojack get the opportunity to go off for a first time ever matchup. It gets interrupted. What's going through your head when that happens?
Man. Mm-mm-mm. Did you see what I did?
Yeah, I was there.
I left him high and dry. It's not my fight. I don't know why those guys were out there. I had to get out of Dodge.
So Bojack's pissed, to say the least. You guys are getting a chance to have this match, to have it completed. And not only that, there's going to be gold on the line for this match. Does that change? Does that change how you prepare for this match?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He called me a liar, a dog, and a cheater. His punk ass is going to feel it this Saturday, excuse me. I'm so frustrated I can't even get the days right.
Well, if you did your job right, he's going to feel it on Sunday too, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So you did get to fight a little bit. Is there anything that you kind of learned in your brief interaction with Bojack that's going to help you prepare for that match?
Oh yeah, a lot. I'm not gonna talk about it on air, but I got it all up here. I'm ready. I hope he's ready. He's still trying to figure it out. He's still trying to find himself.
Yeah.
Saturday's right around the corner, sir.
Oh,
When goal is on the line, you already know how I get down.
You have a history of big matches in DCW in front of that crowd, coming off of a win, your last appearance in Selma before the last show against none other than Carlito.
SmackDown star Carlito.
Yeah, SmackDown star Carlito.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the prestige, you've got the experience. What words do you have for the fans in Selma on what they're going to be able to see when they come to the show and see you and Bojack get into that ring for a fight?
Be happy that you're going to have a champion and a stand-up wrestler to represent Dominant Championship Wrestling, and his name is Zuka King.
Awesome.
Well, I would not bet against that.
Not at all. I do have one more question for you. We're getting a group together to go to Pizza Inn before the show. Can we count you in?
No, I'll be busy training, getting ready for my match.
I just wanted to offer.
That's fair.
I figured this was totally fair.
Tell Bojack to go eat pizzas. He's probably not missing those.
Yeah, but maybe we can go afterwards. Maybe some cookout. But thank you so much. No. I am.
It's all business. He's a professional, Daniel. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. King, sir.
Yeah. Good luck, and I hope to see you with some gold around your waist.
Oh, you will.
All right. That was Zuka King, and we're going to go from one king right to another. Wow, we've got a busy show. We're going to be joined by the king of Staten Island. I think some people might call him. He is a Shore thing.
Oh,
He's Johnny Shore. He is the best friend of Brutality Inc. How are we doing today, Mr. John?
First of all, if you're gonna give me an introduction, you should know I'm from Jersey, you idiot, not Staten Island. Not the Shore thing for just any reason. You should ask Brutality Inc. But by the way, while you're ragging on my boys, it's a damn sure thing they're gonna come out the next DCW Tag Team Champions. Because for those of you that have been living under a rock since November, I ended the former Divine Dynasty, or as I like to call them, the Divas Division.
is it gonna be hard not being able to do that joke anymore? Are you gonna be able to let go of that one?
That was one of your main jokes.
It went great. I mean, in Selma, they seem to really go along with that.
You got that one. You've got Smelma. Those are your top two right there, and you lost one of them.
I never lost anything, mouth breather. So, for all the stupid questions you ask, you should really get a job working for Fox News. God, they didn't pay me enough for this.
I don't think they paid you.
Christian, I like talking to you. You have some common sense. No?
Thank you. Okay, right now, just me and you. Okay, just ignore that box.
All right. Daniel, forget you. Let's talk, Christian.
So, I know you are not going to be in the corner of Brutality Inc. for their big time DCW Tag Team Championship match, but you are scheduled to appear. What are we expecting from the Shore thing of professional wrestling, Johnny Shore?
Well, I don't want to give all my secrets away, but
just a tease,
just a little bit. Well, Christian, you know I'm famous for two things in DCW: wreaking chaos and making money. I'm definitely going to be doing the second one because that's what I do all the time. But
when you say all the time, what do you mean by that? Do you have like
again? I'm talking to Christian here, Daniel. So I'm not going to give anything away, but the Selma fans, or the Selma mouth breathers, as I like to call them, because they think deodorant's optional, and it makes me want to puke just talking about Selma. Honestly, they're in. You never know when I'll show up or who I'm going to be looking out for, because I am the Short thing, and I always have something up my sleeve.
Are you wearing short sleeves right now?
Why are you asking, creep?
So at 6 o'clock is the meet and greet. Everyone, you can go online and get those $5 tickets to meet the stars. Can they get a Shore thing T-shirt at 6 o'clock in Selma?
For cash only, no Section 8 food stamps, EBT, or welfare accepted at my table. And I saw Stephen Meeks' little smart-ass comment. Meeks, you didn't even see me at the UPW show last weekend, so shut your mouth, hippie. I can smell the patchouli all the way over here.
He did see you. I saw that. He did buy an action figure from you for $1. So I don't know why we're lying, but
I wasn't even there. So I wasn't even at that table when that happened. So
okay,
that is a fair point. But where you will be is at DCW Reborn this Saturday. Meet and greet at 6. Doors open at 6:30 for everyone else. Bell at 7. You never know when you're going to see the Shore thing, Johnny Shore, here in DCW on Saturday night. I look forward to seeing you, man. I mean, we'll have productive small talk. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good for us.
Something like that. We'll see where it goes. I mean, the sooner I get into Selma, the sooner I can leave that dump.
Oh,
all right. Well,
hey, man.
Safe travels all the way from Long Island. We hope you have a great one.
Easy.
All right. So, Christian.
Yes, sir.
Why are you on all the bad guys' side?
I don't know what I'm doing here. They seem to like my vibe, and I appreciate that. I am just here to call the news as it comes. Yeah. I might have a big J for journalism, but I just call it as I see it.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna want to go to Pizza Inn with you. It might just be me and Sean Cruz.
I would be very jealous. Sean Cruz is kind of really cool. So
maybe you can hang out with Johnny Shore. if that's what you want to get down with. I do want to mention we're giving away 4 free tickets. We are announcing it at the end of this stream. We do have the winners already selected, so tune in at the end to see who is going to win 4 tickets to this show.
It's the hottest ticket in town.
It's the hottest ticket in town. And some might say that this event is so fly. And speaking of so fly, we are joined by the one, the only Manny Lowe, who is so fly. Let's bring him into the studio.
Heavyweight Manny Lowe.
Heavyweight Manny Lowe. How are you doing tonight, Manny?
What's good, man? What's up, my thick boys? Hold on, let me get the shot real quick. I'm good, right? All right.
Yeah, that's the first time I've been called the thick boys. I like it.
Hell yeah, nice and thick, nice and voluptuous. How y'all doing?
There was a movie with Monique where she said that she was plump like a roast and thicker than most, and I like to think that I'm in the same department with that.
Same department, same category.
Oh yeah. So this Saturday, you've got a championship match against the Infinite Man Tim for the DCW's Carolina's champion. How are you prepared for that?
Man, I've been training the hardest I've ever trained in my life. I've been watching what I eat the most. I've been locked in. I've been focused. I've been trying new things every time I get in the wrestling ring, and I am ready for any and everything that I'm going to see this Saturday.
So the Infinite Man is known for manifesting and talking things into existence. I remember one of these rundowns where you called him out and said after you deal with your match that you were gunning for him. And here we are. An opportunity to gun for the Infinite Man on Saturday. Is that intimidating that you could just speak things and they happen?
You know, it's amazing because this is like a redemption arc for me. You know, like about a year ago, I had a one-on-one match and I thought I had a chance at that title. And he ripped it away from me at that point, you know, came out of nowhere and ripped it away from me. Now it's my time to redeem myself and take what's rightfully mine.
Do you think that extra edge of a little bit of revenge going into the championship is going to help propel you? Because Tim comes in, he looks at things from a very universal standpoint, and he just exists and creates what you're looking to destroy.
I wouldn't say I'm going out there with revenge. I'm just trying to prove myself. Yeah. You know, it's been a long time. Ever since he's met me, he's always told me that I'm the future. I want to prove him right. I want to prove the people that back me right. And I want to prove myself right most of all.
Yeah. That is awesome. Have you been shopping for a new entrance attire for this? Because you always come out in the flyest gear around. What can we expect on Saturday?
If anybody knows me, I think I might bring it back to my roots.
Okay.
And bring it back to where I started. And I might be wearing something that I wore when I first started wrestling. So we'll see about that.
All right. Well, that's an exciting prospect. Do you have any words for Tim, who's going to he might even be watching right now, but he will be joining us later?
Bring everything you got. I'm bringing what I got. And I don't want no half-ass stuff, you know what I'm saying?
No half-ass stuff.
I need to know I can beat him at 100%.
Awesome. So hopefully we'll see you on Saturday. Come out victorious against him with some new gold around your waist. The new era of heavyweight Manny Lowe.
Heavyweight Manny Lowe.
Heavyweight
I love
Manny.
it, man.
And check out the Bump and Feed podcast.
Yes, sir.
First episode out now.
Yeah. Selma,
what a great listen.
Selma favorite Oliver Sawyer.
They love him down there.
Yeah, of course. But thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. So we've got Manny Lowe. We're going from somebody who is so fly to somebody who is a little scary. We're bringing on the Psycho Boy fodder. We talked to Blade Brown earlier. He said that he's trying to prepare for the psychological side, the part of Psycho Boy fodder that just wants to inflict pain. doesn't necessarily care what happens at the end of the match. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Oh no.
There we go. There you go.
Howdy, fellas. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm just here in the lair, getting ready for Saturday. You know, earlier I was playing the game Life with my stepson and the Psycho Girl. And you know, I was playing the game, and as I played the game, I thought about life and the game it is. And life is full of decisions. And Blade Brown has made his decision by issuing a challenge to the Psycho Boy himself at Dominant Championship Wrestling. So Saturday, I'm going to show up. I didn't see what he said earlier, but I'm curious to know what kind of game plan he laid out to you guys for me.
Yeah. So he's been in the gym. You guys are both in top tier condition. He's been training nonstop. I think the biggest thing for him is figuring out how he can get to that level with you as far as the non-physical part of the match, the psychology, trying to get into your head like you're getting into his. So that's what he told us that he's been working on, trying to get to your level in that regard.
Well, he's just got to bring his crazy up many levels. His psycho's got to come up a few notches before he gets on my level. And that just comes with experience. It comes with working the best guys in the business. And as you do that and as you learn, then you can get a little crazier as you go.
Yeah.
You can get a bit more methodical.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people overlook him in that regard though, because yes, he is this freak athlete, but he's also the mad dog. He sniffs his competitors. He growls, he barks, he foams at the mouth.
The barking is interesting. The barking, it really, from the tape that I've watched, really, the people are really behind him there at DCW.
Yeah, of course. What are you going to do if he tries to sniff you on Saturday?
I don't know. I I do crazy things like grab guys and throw them on the ground and just choke them.
Yeah.
And I like to break right before the referee gets to 5 because I understand the rules of the game. You know, Blade Brown he's gonna have a tough go of things, and I understand that he's very popular with the fans. And you know, one of the greatest pleasures that I get in life is to come into a brand new territory and beat the hero of the territory. And Blade Brown is for sure the hero of Dominant Championship Wrestling.
Right. And he is definitely a fan favorite there. And you mentioned coming into a new territory. What have you heard about the fans in Selma and the kind of level that they take things as far as like creating an atmosphere that kind of makes you be better?
Well, I heard that they're very interactive. And if you've watched any of my matches, I'm very crowd oriented. I really like to egg the crowd on. I really like to get them going and get them against me because I thrive off of the crowd being against me.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say the crowd is going to be against you, but maybe a goal is to see how much further you can take that. Maybe go back to the old days where people are rushing the ring and you have to be escorted out because you've kind of taken them to that edge. Obviously, probably not something we want to happen, but definitely something that can happen with this crowd and this energy in this match.
I mean, this is why I bring the Psycho Stick with me everywhere I go, just in case fans like the ones in Selma decide to hop the guardrail. Then I will introduce them to the Psycho Stick, just like I will do Blade Brown after I pin him 1, 2, 3.
So after your victory that you're calling out right now, any particular place you might be going to get some buffet style pizza?
No pizza for me, but I will say this. After I beat Blade Brown, and I will beat Blade Brown, will you guys be in attendance?
Yeah, we'll be there.
If you guys bring pizza, I will come in the back post-match, and I will eat a slice of pizza with both of you, and we will photograph it and put it on social media.
Okay, I think that's a deal.
There it is.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
We'll all have to have one slice, and then we'll all do the simultaneous bite for whatever style of pizza that you guys choose to order.
Sounds good. Well, my Saturday just got a lot more interesting. I've got a lot more to look forward to. So thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us, and best of luck against Blade Brown.
See you guys Saturday.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. That is the Psycho Boy Fodder. He has got a big match up. And we have somebody that's coming on next who represents two people both having big matchups. We're bringing on Nick D, who represents the previous Manny Lowe that we just talked to, but he's also representing Amira Rose, who has a big match against Hayden Pierre. How are you doing tonight, Nick?
I'm doing good. But see, here's the thing. I'm not coming in with Manny Lowe and Amira Rose on Saturday. See, that's breaking news. Nobody really knows that. See, everybody's been asking me, Nick D, what are you doing in Dominant Championship Wrestling? And so, just to give you guys a little history, I got history with Bojack.
Ooh.
Yeah. Back in another promotion, I got a chance to work with Bojack. This was probably about 2000, right before the pandemic. And, Bojack, I would always hit him up, congratulate him. He never returned my calls.
Ooh.
Okay. Fast forward 2022, 2023, 2024. Kind of been aligning myself with Zuka King. So on Saturday at Dominant Championship Wrestling, I'm gonna be in the corner of Bam Sucker himself, Zuka King, as he takes on Bojack for the DCW heavyweight title.
Well, that is breaking news. That's news to me. I think it's news to everyone watching and news to everyone in Selma. That, I think, changes the stakes just a little bit. Daniel, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it is going to be something that you don't want to miss.
Okay, so going into that, you have allies all over this roster. Like everywhere you look, you're looking at someone who you might call a client of yours, and you've been hitting the gym too. I mean, I've been following on social media. You have been killing it, as has Zuka King, as has Amira and Manny Lowe. I mean, is this a combined effort, a faction of sorts, or is this more everyone's got their goals, everyone's gonna stay in their lane, but y'all might hang out in the back?
I mean, honestly, there is a certain alliance with myself and the King and Queen of Firestar, Manny Lowe and Amir Rose. There's no mistaking about that. I also have an allegiance to Zuka, from other promotions. So you never know what you may see in DCW in the future. I'm not gonna spoil anything. That's not my guild. That's another guy's dropping spoiler alerts. But you never know. That's all I'm gonna say. You never know what may happen in the future.
Well, thank you for taking time to talk to us. We know how busy your modeling, acting, managing career is. You are absolutely killing it. And here in 2024, I'm just happy that I'm going to be able to see you this Saturday. And I know Selma's going to be thrilled to meet you and shake your hand. I mean, maybe it's at that meet and greet. Maybe it's at 6 o'clock. Maybe everyone should go online and get those meet and greet tickets to meet the stars, because make no mistake about it, Nick D is a star, and he is a star maker.
Hey, man, Christian, can I hire you as like my personal assistant or my personal hype man? Anywhere I go,
absolutely,
you
yes,
just hype me
sir.
up?
Yes, sir, you can.
You just hyped it up for me. So the people in Selma, North Carolina, get ready. DCW. This is actually my DCW quote unquote debut.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be some big things happening. And like I said, I'll be in the corner of Zuka, but you never know what else may happen. I'm always got a trick up my sleeve. So, you never know.
Well, it sounds like it might be a coronation day for for the Nick D crew.
Yeah, and might you celebrate afterwards, maybe at a local pizza establishment like Pizza Inn?
Yeah,
Local
see, here's the
sponsor?
thing. I'm not a real big pizza in guy. I'm more of a New York style pizza. But for you guys, I would eat some pizza from Pizza Inn.
Okay.
And the people of Selma, I really don't know about the people of Selma. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not it's not a big enough city for me like Charlotte or Raleigh or DC or Atlanta.
Yeah.
But I would make an exception for that.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you at Pizza Inn. We'll see you at DCW, and I do look to see what you have in store for us. We're going to be joined next we're going from Nick D to somebody who I feel like gives off Nick D energy. Thank you so much. We're going to be joined by Aloysius the Skipper Jenkins III. He is not only commentating, but he is going to be supporting the Infinite Man Tim. How are you doing tonight, Aloysius Skipper Jenkins III? He's young. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are we disturbing you, my friend? I am. It's so great to see you.
I just got off of a plane. I just got back from Mexico.
Okay.
I was with the former Divine Dynasty. Free road trip, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it a road trip if you fly?
I mean,
is there a different name for it?
Hey, Daniel, that is jet lag. Give him some peace, okay? Some grace.
I am just exhausted, but it was definitely worth it. The tag team championship match is going to be spectacular.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see the faces of Brutality Inc. when they see what they are up against. Not saying that, listen, I love Brutality Inc., but this is going to be special. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying about that.
When did this little friendship with the formerly known Divine Dynasty come to be? I feel like this feels new. I mean, you've always been with your Cool Breeze AC. You've been always one.
Right.
You are the residential hype man of DCW, but this feels new. Did something change to make you go along on this trip?
Did they invite you to Pizza Inn?
So what? No, not this time. But what happened was, because I've been pitching names for the former Divine Dynasty and Cool Breeze AC, I was just in the area to pitch him more names, and I heard them talking about the road trip, and they invited me, so I went. It was great. It was great. But there is something that I do want to talk about.
Yeah.
And I made notes, if you don't mind me reading my notes.
Yeah, of course. Just, yeah.
4-bedroom, 5-bath, with a gym and 3-car garage.
Okay. What is that?
That is the dwelling that Tim has built inside of Manny Lowe's head.
Okay.
No mortgage. No mortgage at all. Just there. Feet up.
Paid off, no interest?
Feet up on the couch, drinking OJ. Unbothered. Manny Lowe, you have been focused and obsessing about this for a year. And look what it's got you. It's got you to the big dance, right? But what you're missing is focus. And I hope you bring that. Now, your entire interview, you said, it's my time. It's my time. You kept talking about time, but you know what? You can't spell time without T-I-M.
I got chills. Okay,
Yeah.
man. That I am not one who would ever bet against the Infinite Man. This is a special match. It's like you said, it's a huge match for Manny Lowe. Maybe the biggest match of heavyweight Manny Lowe's career. But this might just be, as it feels like you're saying, this is just another night for Tim.
Yeah.
This is. Listen, Manny Lowe has done a lot of great things in Firestar. But This is the big stage. These are the bright lights. This is pressure. This is Super Bowl. This is the NBA Finals. And you're facing LeBron James. You're facing a Michael Jordan. You are facing one of the greatest wrestlers in his prime. We're talking about the Infinite Man. We're talking about the man who Brian Keith had his last indie match with. And Brian Keith handpicked Tim. Why? Because he wanted to go out with a bang. And boy, howdy did he.
Yeah.
This is a man who came in on Manny Lowe and I'm trying to think of his name. Project X came in on their match and took their belt. Walked into your block, took over your block, and you had no response for a year.
Not only did he do that, he then went toe-to-toe in an amazing match with Alexander Moss, somebody who has run Firestar, somebody that no doubt Manny looks up to as well. And he handled him, and he took care of business, and he retained that belt. It's just gonna is it gonna be another day in the office for him on Saturday?
This is light work. This is light work for Tim. This is, I don't know if you guys noticed, but every time that there's a Tim match with a Firestar student, it always goes the same way. It's always an incredible match. It's always a lot of back and forth. And the Firestar students always get that close. But that close doesn't get you championships. It doesn't get you to the pay window. Horseshoes and hand grenades are the only thing we count almost in.
Yeah. And speaking of almost, that was a bad segue, but we're going to bring Tim on to join us for this. That was a really bad segue, and I apologize. So welcome to the Infinite Man. I hope all is well tonight. Let me get to this pulled up. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Greetings and salutations.
How are you doing tonight, sir?
1 second. I still have class going on. Hey, watch this. This shit's cool. Ears open. All right. So you kind of caught me in a bad moment. Not a bad moment, really, but yeah, I'm at the end of class. So, how you guys going?
Oh, good, man. Doing good. I wish this was laying out your game plan for this Saturday. Another day in the office for you.
Game plan? That wasn't game plan.
Oh, very much so. Hold on. I want to be full range. Hey. Hey, Tom. Can you hold this real quick? Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. As you can see, I've finished practice now, and I'm preparing for this weekend. Manny. As my manager beautifully put, it's definitely going to hold on, act like you know what you're doing. There you go. Hey, they're students, they're still new to this business. Yeah, Manny, you act as if you forgot what I told you. You are going to be the future of this business, my boy. Being a student, being a graduate, a Firestar, I guarantee it. Because right here, Kozone has produced nothing but superstars, men, women, individuals in between. You've seen them in Ring of Honor. You've seen them in WWE. You've seen them in TNA. You've seen them in New Japan. So, Manny, I know you're well equipped to be in that match. Otherwise, you wouldn't be there. But here's the thing. The ugly thing, the most transparent thing. Your time is not right now. And I've proven that. I literally walked in on a show I wasn't booked on. I got in a match that I wasn't prepared to be in, and I beat you. I beat both of you. And you haven't done anything else but just be you. You can have your pretty little girlfriend online who's doing great things, my ad, but that doesn't coincide that I beat you. you can put out this podcast that you got going on now, and I'm pretty sure it's going to do great things, but that doesn't negate that I beat you. So what happens when I'm not nice as I was the first time? What happens when I want to keep that championship? Because DCW wanted to get new championships, beautiful championships. But I still got the one that puts red paint all over my damn hands. I get ears open. Shut up. I get handed anything and made to make it mean something. I've been doing that for 10 years now. People give me the less of whatever, the trash essentially, and I turn it into treasure. I turn it into gold. I turn it into most wanted. I've done that all my years. You can look from promotions to tag partners to people I've been in bed with. The people I put myself in triple. So Manny, what happens when I'm not nice? What happens when I hit you and I keep hitting you and I keep hitting you and like this? Oh, and I keep hitting you. Tim, no, stop. Tim. Get off of me! Get off of me! Manny, I'm not Tim from a year ago. I am a maniacal menace in this business now. So if you want that damn championship, you are going to have to elevate. You be well. You all be well. Because I swear to the universe, I am.
I try to tell y'all, but nobody listens to me.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm just I am without words.
Sounds like Aloysius has something he needs to handle, so we'll let him go.
Hitting him. Why is he still hitting him?
Okay. Well, alrighty. So
oh my god. This is
I can't help but feel a little bit responsible for that.
Yeah, that's gonna weigh heavy on the
Let's go leave a mark, I'd say.
Yeah, that's this is a different Infinite Man than we have seen in the past. I'm always happy-go-lucky, always happy to see everyone, always be well and create. But this, it's interesting how so quickly such a pure concept could take a turn.
No. Anyways, the commissioner called me. Right. He said that he wants us to find Brutality Inc. A tag team.
All right. We'll see you guys all
you know what this means.
Saturday. Enjoy this, I guess.
Right. No. Anyways, the commissioner called me. Right. He said that he wants us to find Brutality Inc. A tag team face. So you know what this means. Right. Yes.
Hey, can we get snacks? Buc-ee's. Oh, we can go on a Buc-ee's trip. This is my 5th coffee, I believe.
oído yo le canto esta canción, aunque muchos le han cantado, hoy quiero cantarle yo. Nací en su suelo sagrado, con la bendición de Dios, y lo quiero y lo amo con el alma y corazón, con su historia y su riqueza, su alegría y su folclor. En una noche oscura y bella, bajo su cielo me enamoré, y arrullado por sus canciones.
Please. See, I have a no, please. I have a proposition. I have a favor to ask.
See?
I have a favor to ask, please. My man.
See?
We got problems, and I know we got problems in DCW with Mark James Allen.
See?
Brutality. See? Yeah. No, wait, please, please. See? Yes, look. We can't do it. That's why I'm asking for your help. That's why I'm asking for your help. Not only is it just a match, but I see the gold on your mask.
See?
I see the gold on your mask. See? It's wonderful.
See?
I can add some gold for you.
See?
The tag team titles.
See? Yeah. You like that?
See? Okay, look. Tag team titles on the line.
See?
You get the job done, you get the titles. That sounds that's good. Deal?
See?
Very good. Yeah. See?
See?
Yeah.
See?
And guess what else?
See?
There's big white girls in it for you too.
See?
Yeah.
See?
That's all. Okay, good. Perfect. We good?
See?
Great. That's oh man.
See?
Awesome. All right. I'll see you February 3rd.
See?
See. Well, it seems like we'll have to see what happens on Saturday.
Oh, that's fantastic. But talk about Saturday. 4 tickets given away.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
And can we drum roll it, Daniel? Did you have a good verbal drumming ability?
Yes, I have slightly unprepared, so I do have a video, but it is not uploaded, so I'm going to be playing it on my phone and then showing it. So we are about to see.
Okay. Oh. If you wouldn't mind reading that name for me right now. Courtney
Morton. Please check your email for your free tickets. And we will see you, Courtney, and we will see all of you Saturday, February 3rd in Selma, North Carolina. Beforehand, we're going to be at the Pizza Inn.
Come hang out with the good guys with bad pants. Get some pizza.
We're holding court. We're holding court at the Pizza Inn. But if you want to get the extra, the $5 extra meet and greet package, you can get there at 6. Otherwise,
which I seriously suggest, because there's been situations where VIP packages cost $10, $15, $20, up to $30.
Yeah.
This is $5 to meet the very best stars in North Carolina, like these.
And maybe some from Mexico,
guys, and maybe stars from Mexico. The Black Diamonds, is that really happening? I mean, I pay attention to all the wrestling observers. I have not missed an issue in the Black Diamonds. They have been killing it for over a decade. I mean, I cannot believe this is really happening.
They're matching against the Motor City Machine Guns in Tijuana, man.
That footage got lost, but it was, oh my god, the fan cam killed it, guys. And what a show this is. One of the best cards of the year so far. You are not going to want to miss it. DCW is becoming can't miss production wrestling. It does it all, and I can't wait to see you all there. This is so exciting.
And when you're going to buy your tickets, which you should all be doing right now, do us a favor. Use the code BADPANTS and save yourself 10%. Bad Pants. It's that easy. We got the bad pants, but they got the good wrestling. We'll see you guys all on Saturday. Pizza Inn first. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Pizza Inn being one of the many. Check those out on our social medias at Dominant. I think it's Dominant Championship Wrestling, like everywhere.
Yes.
Pretty simple. But thank you so much, everybody. And we're just going to wave until this stream ends. Button's not clicking, so this is a little awkward. Hold on, let me switch hands.